Noosa, and we're about 20 miles south of Socorro, Mexico. Well, literally in the middle of nowhere again, but want to show you an historic Civil War fort and a battle here. We're at Fort Craig, and I'm going to show you what's going on here. Unfortunately, see the gate? Even through this day-use area, you can't drive down there. If you were to walk to the end of the gravel road here, there's a visitor center and bathrooms. See the flagpole? That's the fort. There's the visitor center. There are some ruins by the flagpole and behind the stockade there. Now, I did promise you a Civil War battle. That would be the Battle of Verde. Now we're swinging around to the south here. There's, below that mountain, you'll see a strip of green. That is the Rio Grande, and we're panning from south to north. And the Union troops followed the Rio Grande. The Confederates, who were mostly mounted, were on that brown plain behind. And they met up on this mesa, which is located behind the fort. And the Union followed the river all the way around to that point, and then they came up on the mesa to face the Confederates. Tired, poor command, and lack of water and supplies meant a superior Union force was defeated by the Confederates here. In fact, if you follow the Western campaign, the Union lost every single battle of this campaign, but they won the campaign. We'll talk about that later in the Battle of Glorieta Pass in a few days. So, the Confederates managed to rout the Unionists, who fled in somewhat of a rout back to Fort Craig here in the shelter of the palisade and the cannons, and the Confederates had nowhere near the forces to take the fort, so they hung back. And then, because the Confederates were short of supplies, they left the area first, headed for Santa Fe, and hopefully they were going to take Santa Fe for resupply. More about that in more upcoming videos. So that's the Battle of Verde for you. It really wasn't that big of a battle. We're talking about 2,000 to 3,000 personnel total, both Confederate and Union combined. But for the West out here, for the Civil War, it was definitely in the top 5. Anyways, please rate, comment, subscribe.